Patagonia has been one of my dream destinations for years. And living in Switzerland, it wasn't the mountains that pulled me here, it was the feeling of true remoteness. Down here, you are exposed to some of the harshest weather on Earth, hundreds of kilometers away from the noise of big cities. This is not your usual destination, this is the edge of the world. Even before landing, I could feel this trip is different. The people on the plane were very interesting, explorers, climbers, scientists, everyone seemed to be chasing something far from ordinary life.
Because I can let him to experience some shooting the sheep, this kind of stuff. Yeah, so you have to plan.
My base and first stop was Puerto Natales, a small port town on the edge of the Ultima Esperanza Sound. It used to be a fishing and sheep farming town, but today it's the main getaway to Torres del Paine National Park. Apart from the Spanish language and at times the music, it didn't feel very Latin at all. First things first, let's go to eat. The town has cozy cafes, great restaurants, and even craft beer bars where hikers celebrate after the long treks. They say Patagonia is very windy. It's a very crazy environment. But actually the weather is quite decent in March. It's much colder in Europe, especially in Switzerland, where I'm based. And yeah, you can be in a pullover. It's very windy, but the wind is not that cold. And it's gonna be perfect for hiking in case it doesn't rain. Look at the amazing view. Fuck yeah, there's a skate park here. It's low-key, people are chill outside. So it's cool, I like it a lot. Let's go. We left early in the morning, driving through endless plains watched over by condors and guanacos, the white cousins of llamas. Torres del Paine is about 80 kilometers from Puerto Natales and it's famous for its unpredictable weather. We started the hike in a mixed international group led by local guides who knew every rock in this park. The trail begins gently, but after an hour the real Patagonia introduces itself. Wind. Not the kind that makes you hold your jacket, the kind that makes you fight for balance. The gusts here can reach over 100 km per hour. And it's very windy. And hiking so far in Patagonia, what is difficult is the change of weather, not the hike itself, but it's always changing, very windy, very rough, but very cool. We passed horses carrying supplies for the campsites, the only way to transport gear deep into the mountains. Then came a stretch of lush forest with clear streams and moss-covered trees, and some animals. So I guess we're going there, right? Like they're up.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I think then there's like a little lake or something in front of the towers.
As we climbed higher, the landscape opened up. The wind got stronger, the air colder, and suddenly, there it was, the Torres del Paine. Yes, it's windy. 3 granite towers rising straight out of the earth, carved by glaciers over 12 million years ago. At their base, a turquoise lake glowing like it was lit from within, unreal colors. It's one of those rare views that doesn't disappoint.
The clouds are moving so fast it looks like a real time lapse.
We made it, and with clear weather, which is a pure luck here. On the way down, the mood was different, lighter, full of conversations. One guy had cycled across entire Patagonia, another one worked for months in a horse farm, and the couple was heading north to the Atacama Desert, just like me as my next stop.
Finally we made it the tour, 20k, 1.5k up and down. It was a lot of fun. We've done it! Woo!
After the 20-kilometer hike, we were exhausted on the bus. Perfect time to learn about mate etiquette, the traditional herbal drink from Argentina and southern Chile. You pass the cup around, but never stir it or say thank you until you are done. Small mistakes can easily offend locals. Patagonia teaches you respect not just for nature, but for culture. The night back in Puerto Natales, we celebrated with dinner and a few well-earned drinks. My base is still Puerto Natales in Chile, and I start with another very early wake-up as I'm taking a 5-hour journey crossing the border of Argentina. The ride itself is long but not boring. Endless plains, guanacos, condors, turquoise lakes, and the police control close to El Calafate. When you finally arrive at Los Glaciers National Park, it hits you. It compares to nothing I have seen before. Just to put into perspective, the ice stretches for over 30 kilometers, which is the length of Manhattan, made full of ice. And this glacier is alive. It moves up to 2 meters per day, cracking like a thunder as it pushes into Lake Argentino. If you're lucky, you can experience the power of the ice collapse. After visiting the viewpoints, you have the opportunity to hike the glacier, you can take a kayak trip or approach it by a boat, as I did. Getting close to the glacier on the beautiful Argentino lake was amazing. And we were extremely lucky with the weather. Not a single cloud and not even a breeze of wind. Very unusual in Patagonia, and the colors were fantastic. This was an extremely long day trip from Chile, but made me even more excited about my plans for the following day. Next up is another glacier, but very different vibe. The Serrano Glacier is a hidden gem tucked inside the Bernardo O'Higgins National Park. This is actually Chile's largest protected area, covering an area bigger than Belgium. And most of it has no roads. You can only reach it by boat. You are exposed to the choppy wind and the weather between the fjords. You pass by massive glaciers hanging from cliffs, sea lions sunbathing on rocks, and beautiful waterfalls. after about 2 hours, there it is. The Serrano Glacier is smaller than Perito Moreno, but it's got its own kind of power. It's more quiet, moody, and beautifully isolated. Our guide told us the Serrano Glacier is one of several glaciers spilling out from southern Patagonia ice field that is the third largest ice mass on Earth after Antarctica and Greenland. It's huge.
Fourth day of waking up super early, but it's just giving me a lot of energy to enjoy this. So didn't know how to expect from this trip, but it turned out to be awesome. Like the way here, the animals, the nature was very beautiful, and the funky choppy boat ride. So I enjoyed it a lot, and you feel like it's lush and more green. So it's a very special environment.
On the way back, we stopped in the middle of nowhere in a restaurant to fill up with some heavy, nice Patagonian meat and have some whiskey on the glacier rocks. And now, I'm still staying in Chile, but I'm going for a completely different vibe. I'm flying to the driest place on Earth, the Atacama Desert. If you would like to experience what Mars could feel like, subscribe to watch our next episode, and thank you very much for watching this one. See you soon.